Hey everyone, good afternoon. We're over here at the new road going over by RJ's Beach Resort. So this is going to go over to Lida's Garden eventually on the backside of the Santiago, and I guess we're in San Francisco, Barangay. This is a little bit, they don't have it all detailed. It started February the 23rd there, 21st of 2023. It's a almost 49,000 peso project. So that's what's going on here. It doesn't have a completion date, so I think it's going to be several years away, but it says duration 237 something. I don't know what that means, CD. So I think it's going to be several years before they finish it. But anyhow, it twists around the mountain here and it's going to go all the way over to Lida's Garden and hook up over there in Santiago. This is over towards Barotac, Viejo, and there's RJ's Beach Resort. This is going to be the new road that goes to the resort, so no more dirt road and twisty. It's down this thing and you'll go right to RJ's Beach Resort, and this will be the main road around the island. So we're hiking around there. I thought the sign was interesting. So about $49 million peso project. So that's where we're at. They've got a lot of work they've done here. So new, lots of heavy excavating, as you can see from the rock and the dirt there. And then new flood wall protection or erosion control wall. So the road's not really open. They're just driving the construction stuff back and forth here. They're about done with their day. Usually around 5 o'clock the workers quit. So we've come over and decided to visit the resort and stay for a night and look around and make a few videos and share what we find. So we've come up from RJ's Beach Resort and we're up here on the new road they're putting in, so we're going to walk back up through here a little bit and see what's around the corner. So like I said, this is going to go all the way around the I want to keep calling it island, but it's part of the Visayas Island. So it'll come from Barotac, Viejo, RJ's Beach Resort, all the way to Lida's Garden and out and over in Santiago off the National Highway 505. So this will be a real popular area. They're building several new resorts along this road. And there looks like there's additional land for lots of development. So I think it's going to be more touristy and restaurants and resorts and more homes going in. So that's my thing. I'm also looking out in this area at the possibility of building buying a piece of property and land, because it's one of the few areas where it's not developed along the waterfront. So I kind of dream of living near the ocean and swimming and enjoying life. But so it's pretty peaceful. They're doing a really amazing job as usual. That's all hand laid with rocks and concrete, and so there's hundreds and hundreds of feet of that. Some places that's 30, 40 feet high walls. This here is probably about 6 feet. And then it switches on both sides of the road. So this part of the island, it's more protected. So there's a lot more trees and rugged beauty, what you expect from the Philippines. A lot of areas around Santiago and Santo Tomas and San Fernando are, barren. The hills have very few trees left on them. So, but I thought we'd come down here and check this out, see where it ends up going and connects into the other road. I think maybe down here, I can't tell, but it's quite neat. But they did use heavy machinery on, excavating all this. But they did, again, hand build these walls. Very labor intensive, did an amazing job. So this is going to be the future of the Barotac Viejo area. It's very beautiful. Like I said, I believe they call it Barangay San Francisco. So I wanted to share as much as possible with you. There's an another sign. They typically will post them all over the place telling what their project, who's responsible, and supplies and cost and time, dates and stuff like that. So that part is 29 mil, whatever they're talking about. San Francisco too is a little more information. That's 2022. So different contractors and different contracts along the road, because like I said, they've been working on this for several years, a couple years at least now. So you can see the rugged beauty of the mountain, the trees, and the wildlife. And up the side of the coconut trees, there's little steps, because yes, people climb up there and harvest the coconuts. And almost anywhere you go, you'll see that. Little cuts in the side of the tree, that's where people took their bolos or machetes and cut little notches to climb in. So yeah, this is quite beautiful here. Very, says the Philippines, banana trees there, very junglish, very thick. So you get a big rainstorm, I'm sure there's kind of like waterfalls coming down through there. So quite beautiful. Suit me fine living out over here. So there's some local people that have places out here before the road was even here. That they set up their home sites here. So there's several on a hill. So you'll see groups of different families living together on the side of the mountains or down on the near the ocean, fishing villages. There's a bunch here on the left as well, just on the other side, as you can start to see as we walk along. So all right, well, there's a papaya tree there as we speak there. That short little one's got some small papayas on it starting to develop. Got a little basketball hoop here. Kids play a little bit. That's what the backboard is. The hoop is gone, but that's what that was. That's what they're doing with it. Basketball is one of the country's #1 activities. Every brown guy has a basketball court or two. Just a gorgeous view of the ocean. Plus we're up on the mountain here. I think this will go up about 3 or 4 to 5,000 feet high. Oh, the road really continues down through there. Be a fabulous hiking trail, as you can see people utilizing. There comes a man up the road, looks like a woman carrying a sack of something going down the hill there. So all right, that's it from Terry's Philippine Journey and Michelle. We're out here enjoying the evening before maybe a rain or gets dark, and then we'll call it a night and go back to the resort and enjoy our time there. So thanks for watching, everyone. And we probably make another couple videos while we're here, because there's so much to see and do. This road really has a lot of interest to it. So all right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.